and welcome back to my channel. And yes, today even some more local stamp show bulk lot finds. Let us start. Malaya, 1905 and 1901 issues, and Malacca of 1957. Very nice stamps with decent catalog values, as you can see. Unfortunately, the 50-cent tiger stamp here does have a crease, so that kind of distracts, but I'm still satisfied. And Dominica. This is also a very nice mint and used assortment with a very decent catalog value of $74 and some cents. So very nice and also unexpected. And on top of it, we have two of identical circular date cancels, but very nicely placed and readable. So that is what I really do like. And then we go to Crete. This issue of the Revolutionaries in 1905 with the genuine row at the top, which perforates 11.5, and the fakes perforate at 11. Also, the fakes are on sort of brownish, not very nice looking paper. The colors are not as nice as on the originals, and the printing is also of somewhat poorer quality. So the value of the fakes, who knows? Maybe just a couple of bucks for as reference material. I don't believe there's any additional real value there. USA, also a nice little group with a decent catalog value totaling $99. The nicest stamp is the perforation 12 coiled stamp, the 1 cent right here, which catalogs a nice $45. And the stamp in itself, all of them actually, are in relatively good condition. This was a surprise find. This issue of 1898 in Type 1 with an unlisted but very distinct, I feel, plate flaw. Yeah, I apologize for the color distortion, but that's the best I could do. Anyways, the outer triangle up here in the upper left has two very distinct breaks right where the arrows show, right here. Very distinct, no scrapes, no scratching, perfectly blank in those areas. And that indicates to me a possibility of the printing plate damaged in the process of printing these stamps. So maybe someday there may be a listing. Who knows? Now I'm anxious and hope that eventually maybe I can find a second copy. That really would be nice, and that would underscore the possibility of a very nice plate flaw. And some more U.S. stamps. This one issue of 1916 to 17 with a catalog value of $19. That's the one on the left here. The color being quite blue as compared to the normal violet color of the right stamp. Now, in reality, actually, the blue is even more distinct than it is in this picture right here. So, but again, there too, it's the best I can do with the equipment that I have available. And a couple of items from Belgium. 1915 used and a 1919 mint hinged with a combined total value of $60. Also not bad. And the 10 franc, which is the lesser of the two at $20, is still a nice find because not often do you see that stamp either, even though it's only $20. And even less the 1 franc, which is obviously a little better value at $40. Also from Belgium, interesting provisionary postage due stamps, the ones that are hand stamped with a large T standing for tax. And one of numerous possibilities and variations, a reduced postage rate stamp. These were done in 1946 on some issues as far back as 1936, as some of these stamps were still in use. Also, favor overprints were done. This is according to another catalog that I checked on. And the Faroe Islands. Interesting stamps, modern 2002 issue with a nice $15 catalog value. Very interesting designs. And Greenland, with also a surprising catalog value of $30.50 for such a modern material from 1993, 94, and 95. Actually, 3 separate sets of 3 stamps each, all combined as one now. Each set, it appears that the face value increased somewhat. And another set from Greenland, also modern, also a surprise, from 1987 through 90, with also a nice catalog value of a little over $29. Yeah, surprises me every time. I assume Greenland, for example, they probably do not produce huge amounts of the same stamps, probably very limited. Also probably due to the low population. Australia, Australian states, a small group from Victoria and New South Wales, totaling $52.55 with consideration of the pen cancel on the 1 shilling. You know, they have 2 different prices in the catalog, pen cancellation and postal cancellation, where the postal cancellation is substantially more. But I am very satisfied with these stamps. Transvaal, 1895 to 96. This issue appears to have a good chance of being genuine, based on the explanation in the catalog. If this is true, it would catalog $58.75. For one thing, they indicate the paper being much whiter on the reprints and kind of toned down or kind of beigeish, gray, whatever, of the originals, and a few other little details. But the catalogs do seem to explain that. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance. That's why I feel I'm not going to count this as part of the total value. Well, so far in this video, the total came to $473.25, which now brings the grand total of these two box lots to over $2,200. So that's already very satisfying, and I'm pleased with the results. And most all the stuff that I showed is all in decent condition, and that really adds to it even more. So the deal was when I bought these two boxes, the dealer initially had marked them at $350 for the two, but he said, I am very interested in not having to take these back with me. He came from out of state, and he would just as soon give me a break, and he offered the price of $300. So I took him up on that. He said he already sold 3 other boxes to other dealers at the show, and they even got better deals. So the dealer really did want to unload this as not to be trouble to take all these boxes plus all his regular inventory back to his home. So I was grateful and happy that he was very accommodating. Well, again, I hope maybe you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate if you did so. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Yes, this particular lot of two banker boxes um, really is producing some interesting material. Not that I specialize in all these different areas, but I find it just super interesting to come up with all of these different items and check them out, which is, the research is a lot of interesting fun. I really enjoy it. I wish all of you too best of success and hope that at your next stamp show you will also score well. My channel, Stamps Space My Fun Things.